Greetings, fellow wastelanders. Timberwolf here. And surprise, I'm back in Appalachia for a limited time. Another Fallout 76 adventure. So, just give you a little backstory in case you're new here. Just an average Joe, work a full-time job, got to pay the rent. So I'm not a professional gamer by any means, but you know, I do enjoy gaming when I can. It's my outlet. And so yeah, and several games are on my radar that the ones I play the most: Diablo 4, the Dying Light game series, Skyrim, Fallout 4, Red Dead Redemption 2, which is phenomenal, and of course here we are, it's Fallout 76. Used to play a great deal with Fallout 76. Actually, was a part of a group, and we used to do a lot of stuff together. And then I had a falling out with that group for lots of personal reasons, and just kind of got frustrated with the game in general. Kind of left for a while, and then a couple months ago, I tried rejoining, tried getting back to the game, not rejoining the group, and had a lot of issues, connectivity issues. Kept crashing, kept getting server crashes, and the game was just like completely unstable. And I finally just got fed up with it, and I just said, it's no point. I mean, every 15 minutes the game crashes. I'm on PS5, by the way. And I just gave up. I just said this, and I blamed Bethesda. I said, this game is unstable and it sucks, and I'm tired of it. So that was that. And then, so recently, I've pretty much done everything I can in my core of gaming, so to speak. Kind of got a little bored. Noticed that there's been a lot of updates of Fallout 76 lately, and I said, hey, what the heck? Let's hop in there and see what's going on. And I couldn't even connect. It kept saying server timeout, server timeout. And this all correlates to me. I have an Xfinity router, and they upgraded me to what they call, the model is the XB7. It's this white little tower thing. There's also an XB8, by the way, so be aware of that. But I got the XB7, and I couldn't connect. Now, I was hardwired into the system with an Ethernet cable because everywhere, every so-called expert all over the place says this is the best way to do it. You get the best connection. And I could not connect. All my other games, but Diablo 4, Dying Light, play online, connect with other gamers, no problem. No problem whatsoever. But for some reason, Bethesda likes to be impossible and has certain settings that apparently were having a conflict with the router, with the gateway. And they wanted to blame this, and they wanted to blame that, and I spent an hour and a half on the phone with Comcast, and they couldn't figure it out, and they said, it's not us, it's them. And of course, they're saying it's not us, it's them. And you know what? Just for ha-has, I said, I'm just gonna try something. So I decided to try to connect. I left the Ethernet cable plugged in, by the way. I'm still doing it. But I decided to connect to the wireless network instead. And I changed some of the settings on the in the DNS. And what do you know? I'm back. So I was on the phone for hours with these tech gurus that are making six figures a year. Not one of those clowns could figure out how to get this damn thing to work. And here I am, just some dude that makes a 5-figure salary, puttering around, playing with a couple of settings, and bam, I fixed it. I get so tired of, being underpaid and overqualified, but it is what it is. So anyways, I'm back on for a limited time right now. I don't know how long I'm going to still be available in Fallout 76, because I know that Techland is working on Dying Light the Beast, which is phenomenal, by the way. Highly recommend. And they're working on adding New Game Plus and Legend levels. And once that happens, bye. I'm gone from Appalachia. Sorry, because that's just the Beast is just freaking amazing. Not to mention, there's rumors that before the end of the year, Red Dead Redemption 2 is getting a next-gen update. And I am definitely all about that. I am definitely going to want to be checking that out. And I might, hop by Diablo 4 and look at the next season, Season 11. I've pretty much finished everything in Season 10, so it's dull as dirt there now. But anyways, That being said, so you'll find me online if you want if you're a PlayStation gamer and you want to see if I'm online, want to hang out, or just check out my place. Wolf of Steel. That's WULF, Wolf, like the old German spelling. WULF dash of dash steel, STEEL, because of course I always support the Brotherhood. So that being said, today we're going to be doing some spooky stuff. First of all, I just want to show you what my camp is. Okay, so using the the haunted house type build and kind of put it together here. So, and I've got Larry over here as my companion because he gives us that Mothman boost, which is always nice. I mean, even though I'm over a level 1,000 right now, levels mean nothing to me, but they do mean something to other people. They think the higher you are, you're cooler or better respected. So what the heck? I'll go ahead and keep climbing when I can. One thing I wanted to show you real quick. You'll notice I'm wearing a knight's helmet with glowing eyes, which looks absolutely badass, although it doesn't match the costume. The reason I'm wearing the costume, the Halloween costume, is because these challenges, these Halloween challenges, let me show you in here, they're under events. For killing the spooky scourge, you have to be wearing a costume, and it needs to be a quote-unquote Halloween costume in order to qualify. So none of the other outfits, none of the other, 4 dozen outfits you have in your Fallout 76 closet qualify. It has to be one of the quote-unquote Halloween costumes. The dumbest shit I've ever heard in my whole effing life, but it is what it is. That's what we have to do. Otherwise, they don't count. So, and when I say they don't count, these tickets here are going towards the night at the morgue, which is special. We've already got Modern Living, which is the regular daily challenges and stuff to get all the cool things. Love the Nuka-Cola jukebox. I'm definitely gonna be setting that up later. But yeah, this has got some decent stuff if you go through it. But the Night at the Morgue has only a few things I like. Fortunately, the candy bowl was free, okay? But I would like to get a hold of some improved bait because it's always useful. I don't have any use for that. The mortuary sign, I would like that. I do have a haunted house, not just the main building. I actually have a haunted house shelter that I built. I'm not going to tell you where it is. You'll have to find it for yourself. But if I ever get this mortuary sign, I might slap that on top of it just to kind of make it more obvious. But there's a few other things here that I might like. Obviously, carry weight boosters, always helpful. Superb bait, hell yeah, give me more of that. These things, I probably won't have any use for at all. You might have use for them though, but who knows. So anyways, that's what those tickets are for the event challenges. So yeah. So, but as for the this night armor, let me show you what it looks like completely if you don't have it yet. Under apparel, it's Rusted Knight. There we go, a Roasted Knight coat of arms outfit. So here we go. So how cool is that, right? That's awesome. I could take the backpack off, but I don't care. Anyways, I love the glowing eyes. That's the main reason I got this. Now, how do you get it? Well, a couple of ways. 2 ways, mainly. You either go to the Atom Shop and buy this coat of arms thing for 800 caps, which I know that's crazy. I'm crazy for spending it, but like I said, I don't put a lot of time and invest a lot of time into this. So, I had some caps built up. I said, what the hell? Why not? Now that I have it, though, once you have it, you just go up to it and you click on use, and it will give you the suit and the helmet. Boom, done. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I told you there's another way to get it. If you visit somebody else's camp, like mine, for example, and they have this suit, you can go ahead and get your set of armor. Just walk right up to it and hit use. Done. So you don't actually have to buy this stupid thing for 800 caps. I can save you 800 caps if all you want is the outfit. Just come over to my camp whenever I'm online. Come on over and grab yourself a suit. Boom, you're all set. You're good to go. Okay. But if you want the coat of arms, it's $800 or 800 caps, and there it is. So, One of the challenges, and then there's the candy bowl that comes with the event for free. This is what I put all my candy in. Put them all in there. There we go. So grab some company tea. You can do that while you're here. Grab some coffee, some popcorn. I know sometimes also there's a challenge to eat cake. If you go out to the front of my place, I've got a birthday cake right there. You can get as many as 8 slices every time you visit, as long as they reset. So be sure to check that out. This is what it looks like in the front, right? Pretty awesome. Okay. Like I said, I have a haunted house shelter though, and I won't tell you where it is. You're gonna have to go find that for yourself. It won't take much. There's only a couple of shelters I've got here, so you'll know it when you see it. Once you're in there, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's what this is. Okay. So that's how you get the coat of arms. Blah blah blah. Okay, one challenge we got to do. We got to build 15 melee weapons while wearing the costume. So first, we got to put that stupid Halloween costume back on. I mean, it's not the worst looking thing in the world, but it's kind of dumb. Anyways, now let's go ahead and craft. I saw a couple of people recommend that we just create knuckles, I believe, because they cost almost nothing. Yeah, 6 steel. Whereas a lot of these other things use a lot more resources. You want to kind of keep it to a minimum. And this does count, so what's the board though? Yeah, board's leather and wood. Well, what do I have more of? Let's see. Yeah, I got plenty of steel. All right. So I need 15 of these. I'm just gonna go bing, bing, bing. Level 1. Or I could do this. Right? Was that enough yet? Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. And now I'm gonna scrap them. I know there's a perk card I could equip to get more stuff for this, but what's the point? You know, I've got so much steel, I don't even know what to do with it all, so I don't care. Plenty to use, plenty to go around. I scrap away. Okay. And so then let's go back to the challenge here, the seasons rather. And let's see, I've got some more tickets now, but I don't think I've got enough. Yeah. Yeah, I've got enough to get the putrid, which I don't want. Hello, my name is putrid. I'm all set with that, thanks. I could spend them. I don't know why I can't get this yet. That's interesting. Rank up, what's that going to do? Oh, I can spend atoms to get a higher rank, which I'm not going to worry about. Okay, never mind. Okay, next thing, we need to get some more spooky scorched. And I'll tell you, one of the places we used to always find them in was Tyler County Fairgrounds. I've been server hopping like mad, and I'm telling you, there ain't nothing there anymore. It's a nothing sandwich. Don't waste your time with that one anymore. It's really sad, but it is what it is. Also, the spawn rate, those spooky scorched, is ridiculously low. They're very rare now, which is just frustrating as hell. But you know why Bethesda did that? Because they want you to spend more time on their game, you know, for all their stats and everything, and so they can flex and say, see, we got more gamers than you do. Anyways, so there are plenty of guides that tell you all the great places to go. I'll just show you a couple of places I go to. One of the top ones, Wavy Willards. That's almost a guarantee you're going to at least get one of them, or you could get several if you're lucky. So let's check that out. Now, one thing I've learned from several content creators for Fallout 76, some of the legends out there, they say when you're hunting spooky scorched, okay, don't kill all of the scorched. Okay? Only kill the spooky ones. Leave the regular ones alone. And the reason you do that is because, from what I'm understanding, it means you'll have a better chance of running into spooky scorched next time you spawn them. If you kill all the scorched, it kind of resets the board, and you apparently have less of a chance of finding spookies. At least that's what I'm told. I don't know if it's true or not, but you know, hey, if these people that spend 100 hours or more gaming every week, you know, they might know a few more things than the rest of us. So, okay, I guess we'll just go with that then. So all I'm doing right, even though I just shot that one, yeah, I just broke my own rule there. Anyways, you want to listen for the little cue, the little sound, and if you don't hear it, just try not to, you know, instigate them. Try to avoid them. Yeah, these are all just regular scorch, so I'm going to avoid them. I'm going to keep on sneaking around. Oh, I hear it. I hear it. So he's somewhere around here. There he is. Got him. Now, unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to shoot a few more because they're all aware of me being here now. So, okay. Grab a few things here. I don't need the flamer. Let's get the hell out of here, and hopefully the rest of the scorch will go back to doing whatever they were doing. So that's nice that we nailed one already. That's good. Keep listening for the cue. The berry mentats, of course, will help you know where all the scorched are. And then you just kind of zoom in until you hear the little sound again. And then you'll know that one of them is spooky. And if not, just leave them alone. Or for all I know, it doesn't matter and you can just kill them all. What the hell? But just in case, there's some truth to that little story. If it does help the RNG. Because if there's anything we can do to increase our chances of coming across these guys, you know, definitely something worth trying. I think that's it. I think that's only the one here today, or for this round anyways. Oh, hold on. Nope, there's another one. Sweet, which one is he? Right there. Good, the other one didn't even know us. Nice. I don't usually take everything. Oh, you know what? I also, let's go ahead and get ourselves on a team so I get a better carry rate. It's weird, I'm still over encumbered. I still run bloodied because of the unyielding benefits. I know it's not necessarily considered the most popular build anymore, but it is what it is, what I do. I'm going to need some carry weight stuff because that's just... There we go. Okay. So another good place to check other than Wavy Willards. I mean, there's probably a number of places I'm missing. Bolton Greens is a good one. That's a pretty well-known spot. So let's go check that one out. Bolton Greens is usually pretty solid. You usually find a couple in here. Camden Park is sometimes pretty decent too. She's over the other way. And then, of course, the Morgantown Airport is probably the top spot. This place is almost impossible to not kill these guys just because they're all pretty much guarding the front. So you're going to have to take down a few of them.
What?
It is what it is. Trying to avoid the radiation. I hate those fucking things. How are the stairs to the 3rd floor? Are they over here next to this mess? Yep. Huh. I don't think there's any in here today. At least not for this particular visit. It's all about the RNG and, oops, damn it. Out of the way. Unfortunately, that's a complete nothing burger for this visit. But it is what it is. How about this guy? Is he one? No, I would have heard the music by now. But, you know. Alright, let's, the hell is shooting at me? Oh. Nice. Alright, let's see. Oh, another very well-known spot, Pleasant Valley. Let's check that one out. And then we'll try Morgantown. I'm gonna try not to engage. Just try to sneak right through unless we hear the music to our ears. It's regular scorched. Regular scorched. I don't know if they're gonna let us by. RNG is not being kind to me today. Yeah, you have to take him. Aha. There he is. Gotcha. And more. That one. That was a tough one. What do you do? Fall over here? Yep. That's more than likely it for this. All right, let's move on to Morgantown. Oops. I think we can go until we've gotten rid of the last of them. I don't even know where he's coming from. My berry mentats ran out. Well, anyway, let's go. Morgantown is where we're going next. This is usually a pretty big one. I usually just go straight to the airport rather than going down to the train yard because there's almost nobody at the train yard. Okay, let's re-up our berry mentats so we can see these guys. No music, so we're going to leave him alone. Or her. That's a regular one, so let's try to avoid that one. That one is regular, no costume, leave it alone. That one's regular scorched. Yes, it's that one. Just walk right past them. Okay, let's keep our ears open. I hear it, I hear it, I hear it. That ain't it, but it's near. There it is. There it is. Beautiful. Okay. Is there any more around here? Oh yeah, there we go. Here's another one. This one's dressed as a pirate. Bloodied pipe revolver. Ugh. Another one? Woo! It's a gold mine here today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take you out, unfortunately, because you're not gonna let me live. So what's that? 3 we got here already? That's pretty cool. That's a good haul. All right, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Refresh the RNG gods. If at all possible, we don't want to kill everybody here. And hopefully that means there will be more the next time we visit. Okay, those are just regular scorched. Yes, it'll tell you when you look at it through the site. It'll tell you if it's a 3-star legendary or just a regular scorched. Okay. And then we come back here to this area. And I don't know how often this thing resets. but this is a good event to spawn Spooky Scorched. Let's hop in here. Yo, there we go. We're in business. So you're going to want to run over here and fire that bad boy off. Fire off the flare. You know what I like to do is I like to hop up here. Ignore the Scorched Beast. It's never going to bother you. Just watch out for the Scorched. That's what we're here for. Now, you're going to have to kill them all. You can't just target only the Spookies, unfortunately. Because that's the only way to get the next wave. That's just a regular Scorch too. Okay, so no Spookies that round. There's a total of 5 rounds. So hopefully we'll get some in the next couple of runs. How the hell am I missing that one? No Spookies during this entire encounter so far. That's odd. Very disappointing, I have to say. Wow. Well, I was so impressed with the RNG through the regular airport. Now I'm not getting any left in this collision course event. Go figure. Guess the game was like, oh, no more cheeseburger for you. There we go. Finally got one.
Attention responders. Cargo bot is now on final approach. Eyes to the sky, people.
Okay, and now that all rounds have been completed, here comes the cargo bot with our drop. Anytime now, anytime now. Oh, there he is. Yo. Don't you dare shoot my cargo bot. There we go, all done. Let's see what they gave us. Is anything useful in here? Nope. Dude, what's your problem? I game sucks today. Okay. Oh, there's another one. There you go. And I guess that's pretty much that. Spooky Scorch. Let's see how well I am with the challenges here, because I'd love to take this stupid costume off. Did I get them all? Do I need to wear this costume for anything else? Oh, this shit. Okay. This is the next thing that's a pain in my butt. Want to know where to find human skull parts? Well, you got a small percentage of a chance of finding them on an enemy, a human enemy, or a scorched, or another one is the cultists, and it could take days to find one skull or one skull part. However, another spot you could check out is the crater in the core. I remember correctly, there was a table in here somewhere that had a bunch of skull things on it. And that would get us a lot closer to our total. There they are. Look at that. Look at all that. Beer bottle 2. Upper skull. Thank you. And I don't need the spine. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Good day to you.
Yeah, that's great, buddy. How close are we to that challenge now? 16 out of 20. Not bad. Not bad. I'm sure it's not going to be too hard to find the other 4 somewhere out there.
You were here first.
Hello there.
So I don't think I'll find him in here, though. But still, no thanks. And let's take a look again at the challenges. No, not the challenges, seasons rather. So, have I unlocked anything else yet? I feel I should have by now. Huh. Still nothing's available yet. Interesting. Oh well. Okay. Alright, let's go back to my believers camp. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open all of those. Well, let me first put my candies in here. And then I'll probably hop on a public server so people can start visiting. Okay. And so let's check out these. What would it be under? Aid? Spooky treat bags. Yep. What do we get when we open one of these? Let's find out. I got a sickle plan. And a Vault Girl plushie backpack plan. So I think that's what the you're going to get out of the spooky treat bags is plans and some other random things.
Hello there.
Stim packs. Giant red dinosaur. There we go. That's a popular one. Player title Spooky added. I don't think I'll be using that. But cool. Okay. What else we got? Ultrasight 45. Thank you. Civil War era suit. That's silly. I can make those. The ammo is very handy. I'm very happy with that. Costume, skull. Oh, jeez. You can pick one of those up at the Freddy's Fear, whatever. Red coat, hat. Okay. So, classic Bethesda. A lot of repeat stuff.
Greetings, fellow
You
followers
know,
of the
got
way.
a very small percentage chance of getting something you're actually going to want, or, you know, something that somebody else might actually want. It's going to be a lot of doubles and triplets, and apparently a lot of cotton candy. Pirate costume hat. Another thing that you can make. Player title spooky again, which is completely useless. See, they haven't fixed this. One of the arguments that we said is this, you know, just like with the daily ops, have a system in place that can determine what you've already gotten so it doesn't keep on repeating the same thing over and over again. See, I get the plush backpack again. Alien jack-o'-lantern, finally got something different. Small top cocktail, okay. Practice jack-o'-lantern. What in the hell is a practice jack-o'-lantern? Whatever. At least it's something different. Is it like bad looking? Like deformed? Meat hook plan. Can't say I'm thrilled about that. What else we got? Stim pack. Bear gas mask. Already got one of those. Ultrasight 45 ammo. Oh, that was a cheapy one. A clown hat, another thing you get up at Freddy's Fear. Absolutely useless. Fireman uniform. Probably keep that. Hold on to it for something. Sell it later.
Greetings, friend.
Go on, Steve-O. We're almost done here. Got lots of old possum. Rad Skull Rider helmet. There we go. That's cool. Another red coat outfit. And it's, man, you seeing how much this sucks? We're getting the same shit over and over and over again. They just, whatever. Oh, we got a super stim pack this time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Only got 350 of them. Blackwater brew, huh? Vault Boy plushie. There we go. Now we got them both. Vault Boy and Vault Girl. Got the whole set. Completely useless because I wouldn't wear those backpacks if you paid me. And the spooky title again. And do the last one here. Got some whiskey that time. And no new plans. So, out of 19 treat buckets, bags, whatever they are, I think I got like 2 things that might have been somewhat cool, other than the ammo. The ammo's good. I'm happy with that. But, you know, yeah, it's nothing surprising. It's nothing new. They if it's already broken, why fix it? That's pretty much it. But hey, I haven't crashed yet, so you know, obviously I fixed that issue. Not that it wasn't Bethesda's fault, because again, it's because of the way that their settings, you know, that it's their issue, which was causing my network problems. I mean, if no other game was having an issue but them, hello, you know, process of elimination. Who's the problem? Bethesda's the problem. But anyways, I did find a workaround, so that's cool. And yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna head out to public for a bit. Check a couple other camps, see if anybody else is doing anything cool, Halloweeny like. And maybe you also, by the way, what you should be for the challenges, you've got to be visiting other people's camps anyways, and try to get some candy from them. So as you see there, trick or treat from another player's candy bowl. You got to do that, and then they've got a trick or treat from your bowl. So yeah, gotta keep up with that. But all right, so that's that. Appreciate you joining me, and you know, hopefully you got some hints or tips or whatever, or you're just entertained by nonsense and antics. And until the next adventure, wherever they may be.